see my 27. That's my thought process. Uh, Thought process says we should come back to that 46 again. Uh, but right now you can see this level of resistance up here is now acting as the support. We went up through it, we come back down to it. Now, question is, are we going to stop right there and go on down? We don't know. But regardless of your thought process, you still have to have a place to say, okay, this is where I want to be long. This is where I want to be short. This is where the numbers kind of come into play. Not only are the areas that when we hit, we're looking for a reaction to bounce off of to make a quick scalp. But if you're kind of trying to position trade, and I do both, or price action trade, say, okay, what is it doing? Well, where am I at? Well, if I get below this, at minimum, I know that I should get to 46. Okay, well, when I start looking at all of these levels across here, I say, okay, we should get to down to 44, 45 area. And then I have to start looking at my numbers, what I have written down. Okay, why? Good. But right now, it's not getting below any of this resistance that we've broken. So I can't, no matter what I think, it's not doing it now. That ought to take us back down to the 48 again. All right. I'm looking at 1 minute charts, I'm looking at 4 hour charts, but the longer term chart, the hourly, we opened up at 9 o'clock. We're still above the open. We're still above the daily open back at 54.51. We're up 78, 79 points in the E-mini. The NASDAQ, we're up 490 points. Yesterday, the Dow was up 150, but today it's only up 62. So go figure. I guess yesterday's sell-off was due to NVIDIA or one of the tech guys. Their earnings wasn't as grand as what they thought or something. I try not to figure out what's causing the market to do what it's going to do. Only thing I'm here to do is trade what it's doing. And let's see our next level on the upside. Sauce levels is going to be up here at 57. I use 57. We could use 56, 55, 58. I erred on the side of caution. It may stop here at 54 and bounce a little bit. I got an intermediate level sitting there at 54. We made it up to 53.75. That should take us back to 52. It just did. 51.75. I would rather it touch the 54. It didn't touch it, so I didn't take it. And now that we've gotten within a quarter of a point of it, I will probably back away and say, okay, no, it's not there. But the 48 is still in play. Now, how we go about getting there is two different things. looking, then, you know, hold a 50 stop on it and, seeing what happens. If you're if you're a little aggressive, uh, the 54's basically done what it's supposed to do, but I like the numbers to be straight up. 54 is 54s. You need to be getting filled at 54, not a tick below it. I'm not fading these levels, these intermediate levels. They're too close. At a minimum, we should come down to 51. Let's see what happens here. Well, I was hoping that it'd go a little higher so I could get in, but it didn't. Come on, you want that 51. It may be. Uh, I think that's what everybody's anticipating. The rate cuts today, and we're just going to send this thing through the roof. All right, we're coming up to that 57 area. Let's see, what do I have? 54. There we go. Um, if you don't like the way the trade's going, you should be able to scratch the trade. It should come back to 57. I have 60 and a quarter up there, and I imagine we're going to touch that. There's 57. So if you did take the 57, it will give you an out there. And let's see, we need to see. We got some support down here at 54. It gave you a little out with a little profit there. I'd be shocked if we don't take out that 60. Let's see. 57. The next level up is going to be 72. Let's go. Come on, 52. You know you want to get on down there. If anyone has any questions, feel free to ask. This 60 up here is also a little intermediate level in there. So if we get back up to like 57, could have shorted that one. That one worked. All right, we're coming into this. We've got a little bit of resistance here, a little support, excuse me, at about 53, but I'm looking for it to get down to 52, 51 area. Now, don't know if it will or not, but you got to respect those bands. So if I was short coming into that, and I hit that blue band at that 53. I got out at 54. It's good enough. So I'm waiting for the next thing to start unfolding. Okay, what do we know now? We're coming up on 9:30. I have intermediate down here at 54. Saul's number was 57. I've got another one at 60. So, the 57, it did work. It run past it. Uh, it was a good area. If you're living on a 2-point stop with a 2-point target, it's hard in this market right now. The volatility is up where you almost have to expand those stops to 3 to 4 points. Usually if I've got a number up here at 57, I know I've got a level sitting here at 54. I also had this little blue band coming up on this shorter term time. I got out because I have fought with that blue band, I don't know, numerous times, and I'm always on the losing side. So I see it coming. I just get out. And on top of that, I see that 60 up there. But our next level that we have, or saw I gave out this morning, is going to be up at 72. And it's going to start getting choppy around the 65, 66 area. All right. Yeah, that's probably a good idea. If you took the 66, you're getting paid off. I did not get a fill. I had one sitting there, but I was too late in the queue. I would look to see 61. But 66 should have got down to 64, which it did. Better would have been 61, 62 area. Next level is going to be up. It's going to be up at 72. We're testing that 64 again. We're up 90, almost 93 points on the E-mini. It's not really blowing through. Our levels are working. They're just we're not getting any great big runs, but we're getting 2 or 3 points out of them. And 66 worked a little bit. That's an intermediate level. She's coming up on the next Saul's level is going to be up at 72. And NQ's up 550 points. Man. Okay, we got down to our 62. Came back and tested that 60 again. So, okay, now where do we go from here? I have no idea. The 66 worked. I was able to get out of my trade, which I'm always happy to do. I've had 11 trades. I've scratched one. Let's see, 54. Hmm. Guys, if anybody's got anything they'd like to discuss, feel free. Right now, I'm twiddling my thumbs. We're coming up on 10 o'clock. The market's been good to us today. We should come down and settle about the 58, maybe. At 60's holding good support. But the next number we have up there for Sol is 72. I'll be back here shortly. I'm got to step out for a second. Well, I'm glad to see we made it back to the 58 area.
For those that want to get in the game and are joining us through our socials, pop into daytradingmarkets.org. Like us, share us, follow us based on the social that you're in. We would appreciate it. Hey, Philip W., any questions about our services? Zia, same.
Price action says we should meander down here to 51, but I wouldn't bet on it. But it's possible. I mean, if we end up down there, it's just kind of like, okay, now what's he going to do with this 54 is going to be the kicker. Now we gave out the numbers at first, and those are areas that we expect the market to get to and react off of. These levels here, like the 66 and the 60 and the 54, these are kind of like my intermediate levels rolling around in here. And this 51 target that I just mentioned is coming off of a price action, what it was doing down here in this range back over in this area. But I should see 51 to 48 in there, somewhere in there, between there and there. We've traded down to a low of 52. So it's kind of doing what it's supposed to do. Is it going to hit exactly? It should. In a nice orderly market, we usually go to those points and bounce off of it. But if you're short in this area, when at 51.50, 51.75, we got to the 51. We're still looking for the 48, but I'd probably cover here at 51. So I was looking at it to go down to 48, 48 and a quarter, somewhere in there. We got a blue band coming there at 48 and 50, so we got to be aware of that. So if we're coming from down to here into this, it's kind of like, and I was short from up into here, I take profits. It's nice to be right all the time, but I don't know that it's going to hit those spots. It should, but we may bounce up, back into the 56, 58 area before we go down there. So I'm not leaving any money on the table, not to gain an extra point and a half, 2 points. It's kind of like, okay, 50's good enough. After 48, I don't know. I know that we've got a little support here at 48. So we got down to 49.75. This is where our blue band's coming in at 48.50. So it's kind of like good enough. I got the biggest portion of the move. And I guess for that this is okay. That's good enough. Well, we're coming up on 10 o'clock. Let's see. I think Miss Maureen will probably post the numbers again in the chat one more time for those that came in late. Thank you, ma'am. I do appreciate you doing this. And I don't think we got hammered this morning by any levels. At least, like I said, I've traded 11 times and I've scratched once. And scratch is a break even. Let me pull this up here. Okay, we're coming up on 10 o'clock. We have got this high up here at this 50, this 66 area. 66.75 was our high. We're still above the 40. Our pivot this morning was at 40. I wasn't thinking, or I'd have jumped on this thing at 51. Looks like maybe 57 area. 57, 50, 25, somewhere in there to get out. Or 50, just, if I'd have been long, like right now, out. Where we go from here, I have no idea. That was a price action play. I was not able to get it. I saw it after the fact. You got to be paying attention. And my little pea brain will not allow me to watch more than about 2 charts. Now, in this 5-minute chart, I know where we started out at 9 o'clock. I know where we're going to start out at 10 o'clock. I know where we're going to start out every hour. So if I'm looking at a 4-hour chart, it's still up. We've had one push up, one pull back. Are we going to test that high? Don't know, but so be it. On the upside, I have 14. Uh, I probably also have some little resistance up there at about 1750 area. Let me check one more spot here. 66 was a good level. So anyway, just the area that we're trading in now, we've already been through our levels. We've scalped them. I I will use them to trade around. Do I try and scalp again? Uh, Only if I had a reason to go short would I go short up here. Uh, I know that I still have that 48 down there. I also know that I have that 27 way down there. So you can write down 48 and 27. So if this thing does make a break and we hit 48 and it just wants to keep going and you got a reason and an area to get short, take it. Do you have to capture the whole move? No, just get you some, get out. But what that's allowing you to do, it's allowing you to kind of, I don't know that it's going to go there. Probability say we should go there, but also probability say we should go up to, where should we go up to? Probability says we're probably going to see 75 on the upside. Now, will we see it today? I have no idea. Thank you, Maureen. I appreciate it. See you tomorrow. Anyway, guys, it's 10 o'clock. I'm out of here. The charts will be up for a little while. I've got some equipment I have to go work on, and Mr. Brad will be around if anybody has any questions. See y'all tomorrow. Thanks a lot for putting up with me.
Okay, Don, thanks for the great coaching session.
You're
Appreciate
welcome.
it. For those that are joining us in our service at daytradingmarkets.org, if you have any questions and you have a mic, raise your hand and I'll give you the mic. If not, just post your question right in the chat. Hey, Zia, need to hear from you. Let us know. Philip, if you have any questions. For those that are joining us through our socials, get in the game. Join us live at daytradingmarkets.org. Let us know where you're at in your trading, new or experienced, and we'll help be your guide and work with you. The goal is to help you develop consistent profitability. There's a lot that goes on here, both publicly and privately. We have one-on-one coaching sessions. Everything is geared around teaching you the art of price action trading.
I'm gonna let you shut down the charts when you get ready.
Yes, no problem. Can they stay up for a little while?
Oh yeah, yeah. They're just sitting there, so no problem.
Okay, cool. Appreciate it.
See you later.
Thank you.
Bye.
Hey, Philip W., let me know if you're back. Use the chat feature. Bill B., let me know if you're back. Use the chat feature to respond. Zia, the same. If you have a headset, microphone, let me know. Raise your hand, and I'll give you the mic. You can ask your question. This is the end of the coaching session. We do this daily. We look to pick up $200, $300, $400, $500, $600 per trading session based on a price action trading methodology. We teach it, we mentor it, we school you in it. Yeah, Bill, are you back? Just let me know in chat. Philip W., let me know if you're back. Zia. A number of people crossing over from our socials into daytradingmarkets.org. Welcome. If you have any questions, raise your hand. Our group coaching session is daily, trading days from 9 a.m. to 11. We look to do 2, 3, 4, 5 trades. We're looking to pick up $200, $300, $400, $500, $600 per session. That equates to 2, 3, 4, 5 trades, short and long trades, looking to pick up 2 points plus on each trade. Everything we talk about is teachable and learnable by you. So ask the questions, interact, get in the game. That's right. We do have trading capital available through one of our affiliates. If you're new to trading, we can set you up with a trading platform so you can practice trade, so you can get in the game. If you need trading capital, we can help you get in the game. Pop into daytradingmarkets.org and get yourself rolling. Practice, practice, practice. Start out in simulation until you get good at the game. Hey, Philip W., let us know when you're back. Zia, the same. Today's levels, we had 55.40 as the pivot. Your trade along coach sets levels. Those are the levels you look to trade around, get critiqued around.